Welcome to MiniTWOW All-Stars! For those of you who don't know what's going on here, go watch TWOW 0A by KRKH, or take a look at TR's document How to TWOW. I'll link both in the description. But in short, TWOW is a game show which stands for 10 words of wisdom. I give contestants a prompt every round that they must respond to in 10 words or less. Then, people can vote on these responses from best to worst. Finally, results happen, in which it's revealed how contestants did. The bottom 20% gets eliminated and the cycle continues. This TWOW is specific. This TWOW is an all-star season, which means that only the best contestants from previous seasons were allowed to join. We started the season with 43 contestants, but now we're left with the final 18. I allow contestants to submit confessionals every round. This time, these people did. Let's take a look at what they had to say. Navy said, "I have absolutely no reasons whatsoever for submitting this confessional. I'm sure you didn't. I totally didn't push all of you to submit confessionals this round." Yoshi Awesome said, "Very glad I didn't die this round. Missing women ones would have sucked. Alumni is gonna be tough, but that's what I'm aiming for. Best of luck. Alumni is a tough feat to reach, but you've proven you can do it in the past. That's why you're here after all." Funo just sent this image where slime seems to be removing my marble privileges. Marble lives matter. Pokeleaf said, "I'm here to help improve the confessional economy. Very much appreciated. I don't get enough of these." Reselecting said, "Fuck, that was close. There's one thing I always do after escaping a round, and that is to make a comeback. Last round was indeed very close for you, but in a season like this, it's really unpredictable what happens. I wish you the best of luck." Gman said, "Party had the buzz," along with this image. I mean, I was enjoying a good party. Is it gonna be Peachy at the party? And finally, Thanos Will said, "I'm gonna die. Loving the confidence as always, Thanos. Again, this season is rather unpredictable, so we'll see if you actually die or not." Let's get into the main content. The final 18 respond to the following prompt. You absolutely hate parties, and try to ruin them wherever you go. This time, you've been invited to a costume party. Looking at the costumes, you realize this is your perfect opportunity to ruin the mood by ruining costumes. What costume did you ruin, and how? We got 17.48 votes per response this round. Thanks to Anepic, Funo, Siktoabu, Trico, Reselectings, Dumb Bacon, Alabaster, Sive Disdain, Yoshi Awesome, Dragon, Terminated Slime 789, Q, Pokeleaf, Meowcat, and Gman for super voting this round. This round has a different results format. Instead of the normal best to worst, we'll be reviewing contestants individually in order of how they did last time. Which means, last time's winner Anepic is up first, with the response, "Declare all monarchies illegal. Treasonous princess costumes are quickly arrested." This was solid, creative, and answers the prompt. How does it do? Well damn, with 69.31%, you're definitely safe and in a good pricing position. Next is MiniTWOW, who submitted Pop Cowboys Inflatable Horses. Inflation mysteries turn howdy into how die. Quite the interesting approach. Where risking this pay off? Seems like it will. With 67.46%, you are certainly moving on to the alumni deciding round. Next up is our last prizer, Wayne Unity. He submitted Bring a Tesla Coil. Knights and Robots fry their internals. Short but sweet. How would this do? Hmm. 40.24% is on the low end, but it would be a decently high dying score for this point in the game. We'll see how it plays out. Our first non-prizer is Tie-Tie Person, who submitted Release Fly Swarms onto Spider-Man costumes. Their helplessness is ironic. More experimental responses. Does this one pay off? Not quite. 45.77% is Tie-Tie's first score below 50 in a while, but that doesn't seem like a dying score. Next up is Pokeleaf, with the response, dressing as hunters, capture animal-based costumes, escorting them from parties. I like this response a lot. I thought it was very creative, but did voters as well? Yes, with 67.84%, you're in contention for a prize. Also, an epic is now officially safe into the Final 14. Up next is Thanos who submitted throwing giant inflatable Pokeballs at the Pokemon costumes will suddenly disappear. The first of two responses to be in the unfortunate Pokemon Sandblast. How does this do? A score of 57.95% should essentially guarantee your safety. You can also confirm that Poke League moves on. Next is Razor Force 21, with a response: throw Pokeballs to its catchable Pokemon costumes, permanently trapping them inside. There's the other Pokemon response. How does this one do? 66.18% is a very good score. This also means that Meowcat is safe. Up next is Gman, who submitted warrior outfits, forcing Nintendo costume wearers to cease and desist. This response was absolutely incredible. You cannot convince me otherwise. This is my favorite response of the round. How does this do? That got way too low. 49.03% is pretty average. This does confirm Razor Force 21's safety. Next is Fur of Belonging, with the response: wear reflective clothing. Illuminated costumes blind wearers. Unfortunate accent sensitive. Pretty sure this was one of the most verbose responses. No more verbosity, please. How does this do? Hmm. 41.11% isn't the greatest score. We'll see how you do. However, that does confirm Thanos Will's safety. Following from that is Terminator Slime 789, who submitted: purchase green paint. Fusing with blood, gruesome costumes appear muddied. Honestly don't know what to say about this response apart from it's decent. How does it do? (42.47%), right in between Tata and Forever. This means Gman survives. Now it's Funo's turn, who submitted: promise mummified party girl with extra layers. Use toilet paper sticks easily. This was quite creative. How does it do? 66.20%. This means you're the first one to be immediately declared safe. Next is Trico, who had magically make Medusa costumes uncontrollably turn other attendees to stone. This was pretty decent. How does it do? (44.50%). That's barely below Tai-Tai, so you're not quite safe yet, but Tai-Tai person is. Up next is Side Disdain, who submitted: dye Mario costumes green. They appear to be Luigi costumes. Can someone explain to me how this fixes anything? How does it do? Yikes. With 28.82%, you're in a very risky position. On the bright side, Trico moves on. Last up before the danger zone is Morrowind, who had positioned electromagnets outside the house, instantly removing Knight's metallic costumes. Pretty solid in my opinion. How does it do? (51.76%). This means you're safe. We've now arrived at the danger zone. Side Disdain, Winning Unity, Fur Belonging, and Terminator Slime 789 haven't done well enough to be declared safe yet. While Yoshi Awesome, Navy, Dizzy, and Reselectings haven't been revealed yet. Only half of you will survive, while half of you will perish. First in the danger zone is Yoshi Awesome, who had Teletubbies require their son, introduce uncontrollable babies holding blinding flashlights. Took me a while to get this response, but I think it's pretty good. Does it survive? Yes! With 48.4%, you live on. However, this unfortunately means Side Disdain is eliminated. Next is Navy, who submitted an EMP. Amazing robots are quickly reduced to metal pieces. Again, short but sweet. Does this manage to live on? No. With 21.75%, you're unfortunately out of the game. However, this does mean that Terminator Slime 789 moves on. Next up is Dizzy, who had distribute tasers. Police officer costumes shock other partygoers, starting brawls. Pretty solid. Even if you don't ruin other costumes yourself, other people will surely cause havoc. How does this do? 48.98% means you live on. But we get another unfortunate few tech as Wayne Union leaves us. This also means that an Epic snatches yet another prize. Finally, we have Reselectings, who submitted Playing Mafia, which is cracked under pressure from barrages of accusations. Really creative. Get this point across well, my friend. To survive, you have to be forever score of 41.11%. Did you do it? Yes, with 68.61%, you're not only safe, you also come the second prize of the round. Unfortunately, that does mean that Forever Belonging is eliminated. Also, an Epic has won 3 of the 4 rounds now, god damn. Goodbye, Navy. You were the efficiency champion at this point, getting below 50% every single round so far. I would have liked to see your underdog run continue, but it just wasn't meant to be. Goodbye, Side Disdain. Entering the round, you were 4th in SRs, so this elimination was quite a surprise. You were performing really well, but as this round shows, 12 eliminations can come very suddenly. Goodbye, Wayne Unity. The second Futech of the season, and another very sad one. Even if you didn't take it very seriously, you were doing really well too, and I honestly expected you to get further. Goodbye, Forever Belonging. Up to this point, you've been mid-packing through the competition, but seems like the competition finally caught up to you. You were quite an unpredictable contestant, but seems like you unfortunately fell down too far. We're now at the final 14. This means that there's only 1 round left until we reach the alumni phase. To anyone who wants to follow the game more, prompts and voting will be posted in the Discord server. You'll also find the 3 previous rounds happening over there. Links in the description. That's all for now, thanks for watching and goodbye.